Hello, my Biblio darlings. How are you doing? Welcome to Bibliothesia. My name is Mally, and I'm so happy to see you. Today, the book that we are going to be reading is called Mama. How Long Will You Love Me? And it's such a beautiful story. And before we get to the story, let's do our deep breathing exercise. So, when you're ready, let's inhale, and we're going to pretend like we have a pretend balloon inside our tummy, and we're going to inhale deeply for 1, 2, 3, 4, and now we're going to hold the breath for and now we're going to exhale out like we are blowing out birthday candles for 8. Job. And once again, the reason why we do the deep breathing exercise is it lets us know that we are safe right in the moment that is here. And it lets our body know that we can relax and we can be present. And today, what we're going to be present for, and I will say that present can be in the here and now, or it can be a present like a gift that someone has given. So the present which I'm giving you is going to be the reading of the story, Mama, How Long Will You Love Me? And it's such a beautiful story. And it's written by a woman by the name of Anna Pignataro. That's a really interesting name. And on the cover here, there is the words Mama, How Long Will You Love Me? There's a mama bear and her baby bear. So let's look at what's going to happen in the story. Let's turn the page and find out what happens next. Let's look. I love reading new stories. Look at this beautiful first page. It's so beautiful. There's a mom, and there's her cub, and it looks like they're in a forest. It looks like there's trees in the background and some sky. Let's read as to what this page has to say. In a brambly forest, Sammy asked, "How long will you be my mother?" "Always," said Mama. Let's turn the page and see what happens next. And on this page, there is the mama and her cub. And the cub is climbing up on a tree, and the mama has her hands out or paws out. And it looks like they also have some yummy food to eat. What food do you like to eat? What kinds of things do you like to do with your mom or dad or grandparents or auntie or uncle? Let's find out what's on this page. And before I forget, here are my friends. They've come to also look at the story. And so whenever I read a story, there's going to be all different friends there. So let's get back to the story. And I'll show you the picture again. And it's the mama bear and her cub. And there's food. And there's a tree. And here's what this page has to say. Underneath a big old elm, Sammy asked, "Mama, how long will you love me?" Here's what Sammy's mom says. "Always." Mama smiled. Oh, so beautiful. I'm wondering where the story will go next. Let's look at the next page. Oh, and it looks like Sammy, right there, is looking up, and it looks like he's thinking. Let's read this page and see what Sammy is thinking. How long is always? Sammy asked. Miles and miles forever, said Mama. I guess what Mama is meaning is her love for Sammy is so big and long and wide. I think she loves him a lot. And you know, when you're a child, you always are curious. Do my mom and dad love me? How long will they love me? Have you ever asked those questions? I'm really curious as to what's happening next. Let's turn the page and find out. It looks like Sammy and his mom and his mama are right here on the bottom of the tree, and they're looking up at the big tree. And let's see what this page has to say. This is what Sammy's asking. So on the page before he asked, how long is always? And his mama answered, miles and miles forever. And this time Sammy's asking, as he's looking up this big tree, he's asking, as high as a giant tree? Let's see what's on the next page. Oh, and in this page, it looks like Sammy and his mom are on a bird. And there is Sammy, and there's his mama, and they're on a big bird, and it looks like it's nighttime. And there's a hill, there's some trees, and it looks like there's some houses down here. So let's see what this page has to say. I think Sammy is still asking a question. As magical as a starry night? Sounds like Sammy is very curious. Oh, look at this page. In this one, it has Sammy and his mama, and it's windy outside. That's the same picture that's on the cover of the page. And on this page, Sammy asked, as wild as a windy day? And on this page, it has Sammy and his mama, and they're making snow angels. It looks like it's winter time. Sammy's asking, as wondrous as a winter snow? Let's see what happens on the next page. On this page, it looks like Sammy is standing by a big tree, and Sammy has a scarf around his neck. It's always good to wear scarves when it's cold outside. It keeps your neck nice and warm. I guess Sammy's asking, as tricky as an autumn mist? And on the next page, it looks like it has Sammy's on his back, and he's looking up at the sky. See? And then it looks like Sammy is on his tummy. But let's read what Sammy looking up at the sky. Let's see what it has to say. So he's looking up at the sky, and he's looking up at beautiful, soft, billowy looking clouds. And billowy is like soft. So he's asking, as soft as a cloudy sky? Have you ever sat or laid down on the ground and looked up at the clouds above? Oh. And then with the bottom one, Sammy is looking at a snail. So Sammy is asking, as slow as a sleepy noon? So Sammy's asking, how big is his mom's love? And he's comparing it to all different things that he knows, like clouds and sleepy time and autumn and wind and snow. Let's see what the next page has to say. Oh, that's so pretty. On this page, it has Sam and his mama, and Sam is holding a red balloon. Let's see what this page has to say. Oh, I'm so sorry. It's not a red balloon, it's a pink balloon. And this is how I know it's a pink balloon. Sammy's asking, as light as a pink balloon? And look at this. Sammy is on the bottom. There, he's lying down and the balloon is on top of him and it looks like he is smiling. Oh, and this one, this next page, it has Sammy and his mama, and it looks like there's little droplets of rain falling down, and there's little flowers, beautiful flowers on the ground. Let's see what this page has to say. As fresh as a summer shower. Let's turn the page and see what happens next. Oh, so cute. This page has Sammy with a butterfly on his nose. Let's see what the page has to say. As gentle as a springtime wing, like from the butterfly. So neat. Oh, and look at this page. It has Sammy, and it looks like a birthday hat on. As secret as a birthday wish. Let's see what the next page has to say. Oh, this is beautiful. Here's a picture of Sammy on his mama's shoulders, and it's kind of dark outside. And there's the moon, and both Sammy and his mama are looking at the moon. And the caption here says, as far as the Milky Moon. And here, Sammy is in a boat with his mama, and it looks like they are fishing. And here's what this page has to say. As deep as the deep blue sea. Oh, so they're fishing. I'm wondering if they've caught anything. Let's turn the page and find out what's happening next. Here's Sammy and his mama, and it's nighttime. And it looks like there's a star that has fallen. And this says, as quiet as a falling star. Oh, and it looks like the next page. Sammy is all snuggly wuggly in a blanket. As warm as a bedtime snuggle. Oh, I love bedtime snuggles. Where I get into bed and I wrap the blanket around me and I just feel so nice and warm. It's one of the best feelings in the world. To know that you are safe and you're about to fall asleep and have some lovely dreams. Oh, look at this one. It looks like Sammy has a bowl in front of him. And it looks like there's bees flying. So this page says, as sweet as a honey kiss. Because bees make honey. Oh. And it looks like the bees are flying beside one another. And the next page, it looks like Sammy is on top of his mama's face. And it looks like he might be giving her a kiss. As precious as you and me. And here's a picture of Sammy and his mama. And Sammy is resting against his mama, and his mama is sitting down. And they're in the forest. And they're looking out. And Sammy's asking his mama, will there always be you and me? Asked Sammy. Miles and miles forever, whispered Mama. Aww. And now, Sammy and his mama, it looks like they're going home. What a beautiful story. What did you think of that story? What was your favorite part? Please write down below, or have your mom or dad or whoever takes care of you write down your answer, because I really want to hear from you. And if you like this story, please hit the like and subscribe button so you can come back for more stories and you'll get notified. Well, it's been so much fun today spending time with you, and I've been thinking about the theme of the story. And it's all about love. Love, love, love. And it's so important to feel loved. So in your life, know this, that I so appreciate spending time with you, and I so appreciate and love the fact that you're coming and watching and taking part in the story. It makes me feel very happy inside and full of love. Full of love. So with this, it's been wonderful spending time together today. And let's do our deep breathing exercise for today. And that's our way of saying we've read the story together, and now it's time to say goodbye for today. So let's inhale deeply for 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And now let's hold the breath for 4. And now blow the breath out for 8, like you're blowing out birthday candles or wind. Thank you so much for coming today and for helping me hear the story, Mama. How long will you love me? I hope you have a really good day. Take care, and lots of love and hugs to you. Bye. Until next time.